Hi everybody, welcome to another new video. Wondering why social media and web portals are abuzz with news about a video game called Valorant? It is because the game has come out of closed beta and is now available to gamers across the world. Until now, it was available to only a select few who had access to the closed beta. This means anyone with a gaming device that supports the game can download and play it right away. Since it is an online multiplayer game, it will require uninterrupted internet access. Built on Unreal Engine, the game has been developed and published by Riot Games, a California-based gaming company known for games like League of Legends. Valorant is a tactical shooting game involving 2 teams with 5 players in each team. Every player can sign in and play remotely from anywhere in the world. Every game has 25 rounds, and the team that wins 13 of them first wins the game. Players can choose their in-game characters called agents at the start of the game. Where can you get the game? Like most online multiplayer games such as PUBG, CSGO and Fortnite, Valorant is also free to play. The game is currently available only on Windows PC. However, reports suggest the game could come to PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch, but not anytime soon. As of now, Valorant is only available on playvalorant.com, so you won't find it on Steam or Epic Games Store. What are the rules of the game? Valorant is a tactical shooting game involving 2 teams with 5 players in each team. Every player can sign in and play remotely from anywhere in the world. Every game has 25 rounds, and the team that wins 13 of them first wins the game. Players can choose their in-game characters called agents at the start of the game. Players can buy abilities and weapons at the start of the game. Can your PC handle it? The size of the download file for Valorant is just 7.3 grams, which is quite small in comparison to the file size of many of the modern-day PC games. In terms of hardware requirements, minimum specs required for gaming at 30 FPS frames per second is Intel Core 2 Duo 8400 CPU and Intel 4000 GPU. However, for an enjoyable gaming experience at 60 FPS, Riot Games recommends no less than Intel Core i3-4150 CPU and NVIDIA GeForce GT 730 GPU. For the best possible experience at 144 and higher FPS, players should at least have Intel Core i5-4460 clocking at 3.2 grams and NVIDIA GTX 1050Ti. How does it compare with PUBG or CS:GO? In comparison to other popular online multiplayer games, Valorant has a lot more in common with the likes of CS:GO rather than PUBG and Fortnite. Similar to CS:GO, here one team attacks while the other defends. The defensive team plants a bomb and then tries to stop the offensive team from defusing it. Teams can swap between attacks and defense after 3 rounds. How will Riot Games ensure fair play? To uphold the competitive integrity of the game and prevent cheating, Riot Games' anti-cheat system called Vanguard comes into action during gameplay. It can prevent players from using speed hacks, which allows players to move faster than others, and wall hacks, when players can see opponents through walls. The developer is working on adding aim locks. It locks aim at enemy by itself, and trigger bots automatically shoots at an enemy. To Vanguard soon. Are there any issues with the game? Soon after the game went live, gamers in several regions took to social media to report repeated game crashes. According to some reports, Riot Games had to shut down the game first in Europe and later in Asia Pacific region for maintenance. Many users even reported not being able to access their Valorant battle passes. These include items that players can unlock as the game progresses. The last aspect of gameplay, which is arguably the most important, is the inclusion of game modes thought of by the community. The game mode I described at the outset of this review is just one of 3 ways to play. By contrast, both Overwatch and CS:GO have an arcade, a place where you can hop on and play dozens of different game modes like Capture the Flag and Mafia, or just practice parkour on a map totally separate from competitive play. Some of my fondest memories from high school were making friends with other players who frequently played on a Zombie Escape server in CS:GO. It's vital for the long-term health of Valorant that Red Games create a similar environment so casual players have a variety of ways to play. If you like this video, subscribe.